Welcome in everybody to this all signs reading. This is going to be messages from Spirit that you need to know right now. If you're watching the playback of this video, everything will be timestamped below, so you can just go to the comments and you can click your zodiac sign and you can go straight to your reading. But I am going to let the room fill up here for a little bit and talk for a bit. I'm not sure if notifications went out. I know I used up all my notifications over the last 24 hours, so hopefully the notifications went out. If they didn't, then whatever, we're still going to begin. But I'm gonna let the room fill up here a little bit, and then we'll start. We're gonna start first with Aries, of course, so then we'll go in order. So let's see here. Welcome in everybody. Let me see. I'm gonna share this broadcast really quick. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna share this, and then we're gonna begin. So let me go to the channel really quick. See here. I'm going to share this on the community. Let's see. Awesome. All right, let's get it going. The room will fill up here. So we're going to start first here with Aries. And also, too, I will be taking super chat questions as well. So let me go ahead and put that up on the screen for everybody. Be sure to read the super chat questions rules on the website. And let me post that link as well. Should have kind of thought about this before, but hang with me. Here we go. The super chat rules will be pinned here in the comments in the live chat. So let's paste this and see if I can. Hey Helen, how's it going? Let's see. But yes, I will be taking super chat questions. If you're curious about that and you want me to answer a super chat question, that link is right there. I just posted it. I'm going to pin it in the live chat section. And yeah, I will be answering the super chat questions at the end, though. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start first with Aries here. All right, Aries, what are the messages that you need to know right now? Let's see. Hello. Hey, Becky. Hey, Marie. Hey, Jessica. Let's see. What does Aries need to know at this time? Got a feeling this Judgment card is going to be making itself known quite a bit through these reads, but let's take a look here. The reason why I say that is because the Judgment card is the archetype of Pluto, and Pluto right now is, well, it's going to be going retrograde tomorrow. So, all right, let's see. Aries, what do you need to know at this time? You pull the Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and you pulled the Knight of Pentacles in the future position. Interesting. Six of Swords is always my card of being open-minded. It's like when we have to be open to different ways of thinking and doing things in order for us to really move forward out of turbulence and into more calmer waters, or into the directions, or into new directions that will help us get through our challenges. And it's interesting that I'm picking up right now in your Aries energy that the Queen of Cups being in the challenge, some of you have just been feeling kind of emotionally disconnected. Six of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. Aquarius rules connection and like disconnection. Like it could be in regards to socializing, or it could just be in regards to like work, or pretty much really anything. I think right now it's like you're really trying to derive new ways here to find a deeper sense of connection and fulfillment to the things here in your life. And the Knight of Pentacles being in the future, I do feel like you will find that sense. I feel like you're about to make leeway here with the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is that card of like having to be steady, and it's a test of your patience and your endurance. But I feel like as long as you're moving forward and you're trying all these new things to help you find what it is that you really connect to, or what you feel connected to, I do feel like eventually here with this Knight of Pentacles, it's like you will find that sense of connection. Also too, if things have been feeling like wobbly, or it's kind of just been feeling unstable, or there's been instability, the Knight of Pentacles in the future position is talking about there will be more stability here. And the work that you've been doing and the difficulties that you're having, and you're trying to figure out like how to find new solutions to the problems that you're dealing with, I do feel like you'll find one that sticks, and then you'll keep finding solutions that stick here with the Knight of Pentacles. What is your outcome here, Aries? You pulled the Six of Wands. So yeah, I see you moving in a more successful direction here. Also too, and for anybody out there that is like if in regards to work or career or projects, or hell, just really anything that you're just trying to put together, I feel like with the Six of Wands here, it will be a success. I think with the Queen of Cups though, and your challenge at this time is like you're feeling a little bit disconnected emotionally. It's almost like you're searching for new things here that will give you a deeper sense of fulfillment and meaning here. And I do see you being able to figure that out with this Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Yeah, you pulled this happiness card. So I feel like you're on your way to happiness. You may be feeling kind of like, I think it's almost like I'm kind of picking up for you, Aries, like you don't really know what you're kind of feeling at this time. In a way, it may even feel kind of cold a bit. Like you're kind of just like more in the mind than you are really with feeling anything. But I do feel like there is joy and happiness here on the horizon for you. What is your astrology card? You have this progressions card. It says journey. So I think you're making progress basically. And I feel like the universe and spirit is wanting you to know that, you know, this is a marathon and not a sprint. Especially you, Aries, you can be impatient sometimes, right? But I think really soon here, you'll be able to get back on track with things and feeling like you're in alignment with your destiny and your journey. What is your affirmations card, Aries? For the ones that just came in, I am taking super chat questions. Be sure to read the super chat questions the rules for them. And then I will answer them. Let's see. Let me make this text a little bit smaller. I guess that's good enough. All right, let's see what your affirmations card is. You pull this, I am living to my full potential here. And some of you may be feeling disconnected right now. Like you're feeling like there's more for you. And so I feel like you're trying to derive new ways here to connect to that deeper sense of meaning and fulfillment. It's going to be a process with the Knight of Pentacles, but the Six of Wands is like you're heading in the right direction here. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus. All right, Taurus, here we go. What does Taurus need to know right now at this time? What does Taurus need to know right now at this time? What do the bulls need to know right now? Taurus. You have a lot going on, Taurus. You got Jupiter, Uranus conjuncting in your sign. Venus is in your sign. So there's a lot of benefic energy here for you, Taurus. All right, let's see. You have the Tower in your current energy. Oh, shit. Your challenge is the Four of Swords. And you have the Ten of Cups in the future. All right, something that's been a shock to you lately, or you've just been feeling... So I kind of feel like some of you have been surprised lately, or you will be surprised by something. But it's a good surprise with the Ten of Cups being in the future position. Some of you could be actually recovering from a tower moment. Maybe something unexpected happened, or maybe there's been a shakeup or something unpredictable that you didn't see coming, you know, has kind of created a tower moment. But with the Four of Swords being in the challenge, I think you're trying to recover right now. You're just trying to find your stability. It's interesting because Venus is square Pluto today, and it was square Pluto yesterday, and it's pretty much coming off of it. After today, it'll pretty much be coming off of it. But anytime Venus is squaring Pluto, it could be a shakeup in regards to your values, money, resources, things with career. It could be personal things as well. But the Four of Swords, I feel like there's going to be a quick recovery here with this Ten of Cups in the future. Some of you may be kind of fearing the worst case scenario at this time, or maybe you're kind of trying to process everything I'm seeing here as well, Taurus. But I think with this Ten of Cups being in the future, it's like you'll quickly get back to that stable energy, and I think things will actually take a turn for the better. What is your outcome position? Four of Wands, yeah, positive celebrations here. I like this. Look at this. I like it. What is your advice? I'm pulling an advice card. The Chariot. The Chariot's my card of like, there's gonna be, it's like a ship in the ocean, right? There's gonna be storms and fucking crazy waves sometimes, but it's not always gonna be like that, right? The Chariot is like, you're gonna have to move through the difficulty and the uncomfortable emotions and not succumb to those difficult emotions or those situations or those circumstances. It's like the Chariot urges us to move forward and to have faith and understand that you're still in control of the direction in which you're trying to go. And so with that Chariot card, it is a card of triumph and victory and success. So I do feel like there is victory and triumph and success, and things actually taking a turn here for the better. I kind of want to clarify this Tower here for you, Taurus. What is this Tower about? The Eight of Wands. Could have been something just unexpected, quick. Whoops. Some of you could have gotten good news, or it's just some type of rapid tower thing, something unexpected. But either way, it's like you're about, like, things are taking a turn here for the better with this Ten of Cups, Four of Wands. You have miracles here. God damn. So yeah, maybe this was a miracle for you, Taurus, or there is a miracle here. When I say miracle, I'm not saying like, oh, the miracle of like winning the lottery, but it's like sometimes we can think the worst and we can fear the worst. But a miracle, all a miracle is like something that turns out to be a benefit, right? So I like this. You have the solar flares that says activate here. I wonder if we've had any recent solar flares. Probably. We always do. You know, Tower as well is like when we're ready to kind of liberate ourselves and make changes, and we're ready for change. And so we can create our own Tower moment. And that's that activation energy with the solar flares card. So whatever this is, it's definitely activating you into something bad, like something good. You pull this, I accept all of my quirks and uniqueness here. So the universe is saying, you know, in a way, I kind of see like the universe is saying, like, it's like just owning who all parts of yourself, the weird, the good, bad, whatever. And it's just like, by kind of just accepting things, it's like I feel like it takes so much pressure off of you and allows you to just be you, Taurus, and be able to actually move in the direction that is authentic for you. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. Let's go to Gemini. Hello, hello, everyone. Geminis. Gem beans. What's going on with Gemini? What does Gemini need to know right now at this time? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Five of Wands is in your current energy, Gemini. Your challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. The future position is the Five of Cups. I ain't gonna lie, Gemini, even your recent readings, I feel like you've been going through some pretty hard, tough things. It's like there's been these things that have been challenging you to your core. And some of you are just frustrated because it's like you're trying to make progress. Eight of Pentacles being the challenge. It's like you're trying to find solutions and you're trying to practically understand what it is that you need to do. But it's like with that Five of Wands, it's testing you, right? You could be frustrated, right? You could be frustrated trying to just figure out how you can overcome things, how you can make things better, how you can make improvements. Because I feel like at this time, Gemini, it's like there is something about improvements, like having to improve things. And Eight of Pentacles does point to work and career, your routine. It could be that, but it can also be, anything else that's personally going on. This Five of Cups in the future, I really feel like a lot of you Gemini are like being challenged, and it's like making you angry, or it's like pissing you off, or it's like bringing your energy down low. And the Five of Cups is an energy of like, it's like when we're tired, we're fed up. It's like we want to just be able to fucking get over what it is that is troubling us. And one thing that the Five of Cups actually encourages us to do is like to not dwell and get attached to our situations and our circumstances. It's like seeing the reality, of course, Eight of Pentacles and the challenge of it, but it's releasing the negativity and trying to reorient your consciousness toward a more positive outlook of things. Because what this person doesn't realize is like those three cups are spilled, right? And you can't do anything about it. But what he can do is turn around and see the other two cups, which is like the other great things or other things to focus on. And also if he turns around as well, he sees the bridge that's on the other side of, whatever he is going through. So I feel like at this time, it's like, I'm not saying that I definitely can, I can see and I can feel and I can sense your frustrations. What is your outcome here? And we'll pull your advice card too. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. I think eventually you'll make improvements. Seven of Pentacles is like, it's going to take some time, Gemini. I got to be real. Seven of Pentacles is like, you're going to have to be patient with the process of things, right? And making sure Five of Wands, Five of Cups, that the challenges that you're feeling, it's like being able to channel that energy more productively. Because the Eight of Pentacles is a card of production, like being productive and being efficient with your energy. And when you're going through tough shit, it's hard to do that. And so the Seven of Pentacles is saying, and Eight of Pentacles, by just focusing on the minor improvements day to day, it's like eventually you'll get to the Seven of Pentacles to where you start seeing like, okay, I'm making improvements here. Yes, there's still more things I need to do, but at least I feel firm and I feel more stable. What is your advice here, Gemini? You pulled the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is my card of having to remain self-determined. It's Sun in Aries, the astrology of the card. The Sun represents our being and Aries represents being self-determined, courageous and bold, and it also deals with strength to keep moving forward. So the only thing I feel like you can do at this time is to be self-determined and keep moving forward. I know it could suck, but the Three of Wands is saying the best option you have is to remain self-determined and keep moving forward and making the improvements here that you need to make. And although you'll still be kind of emotionally upset, it's which I can understand. You have to like focus on what you can control and what you can do to overcome what you're dealing with. Let's see here. You pulled this square, semi-square, quincunx tension. I knew it. There's tension. Fucking tension. You have this emotional, passionate, defiant energy, but at the same time, it's like you're also being tested. Like it's like you're being tested here to like grow. Like you're going through a growing period, like growing pains in a way here. And the fives in the tarot and numerology, I guess you can say, does deal with tension and challenges and obstacles, right? And eights deal with, I believe the number 8 is actually ruled by Saturn. And it's like Saturn's going to test you. It's going to show you your limitations and restrictions of your current situation. But Saturn will reward you if you face those limitations and those restrictions. So the best thing I feel like you can do at this time is remain self-determined. And I do see you eventually getting to more stable ground here. Damn, Gemini, I feel like you've been going through it. Even in your in the recent readings I've been doing for you, they've been pretty deep. You pull this adventures card. Some of you, Eight of Pentacles does deal with routine. So I think Spirit could be urging for you to shake up your routine, right? And try newer things, explore newer things. Three of Wands is also the card of exploring your horizons and going out into the world and going out, on the horizon. Some of you, adventure is like what you're seeking, or maybe an adventure will help. Let's see here. What is your affirmations card, Gemini? You have my mind is a powerful healing tool. Well, Gemini, you do rule the mind, and that is your greatest gift. So some of you could be going through a period of healing at this time. You're having to make improvements. I do see you eventually, though, making improvements here and getting to more stable ground. But I think it is about controlling your mind and not letting yourself, succumb to those deeper, darker emotions with this Five of Cups. So that's what I got for you, Geminis. I'm going to go to Cancer. Also for the ones that have come in, I'm not sure if more people have come in, but I think so. I am taking super chat questions. If you're curious about that, I put the link in the live chat and you can read the super chat rules. And yeah, if you want to send a super chat question, I'll answer them, but I'll answer them at the end. Sally, that's just how it's set up. That's my pricing. If you don't like it, don't buy a super chat question. It's really that simple. It makes perfect sense. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just letting you know. So let's do Cancer. What does Cancer need to know at this time? What does Cancer need to know right now? Pull the Nine of Swords in your current energy. Your challenge is the Lovers. And you have the Queen of Swords here in the future. I feel like there's a decision that's overwhelming you at this time. It's almost like you're having to make certain choices here, Cancer. Nine of Swords and the Lovers. And it could be in regards to love, possibly, right? Relationships. But also it could be about your life and the direction of your life and where it is that you're really trying to go, right? The Lovers does deal with having to make a choice, especially if it's in a challenge and it's with like a card like the Nine of Swords. I do feel like you could be stressed or overwhelmed. It could even be keeping you up late at night. There's just a lot of shit on your mind that you're trying to figure out. And you're trying to make the best decisions here for your future with the Lovers. But however, there's like choices here and there's like things you have to figure out on how you can do that. But the Queen of Swords being in the future position, I do feel like your mind will become a lot more clear. I see you moving out of this Nine of Swords energy and going into this Queen of Swords to where it's like you're ready to make decisions, you have clarity, and you're understanding the direction of where to go with things here. What is your advice? You have the Eight of Wands here. Interesting. I'm going to break this down for you, Cancer. The Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini, and the Eight of Wands is actually Mercury and Sag. And these are opposites in astrology, Sag and Gemini energy. Sag deals with the broader things, while Gemini kind of deals with what it is that you already know. That's why Sag also deals with like adventure and exploration and stuff like that. Your advice is saying to go on the adventure, to open yourself up to new horizons here and to be positive about the direction of things. I feel like you may be kind of fearing some of the worst case scenarios. Some of you may have Aries in your chart because Aries kind of had a similar, or was it Taurus? Maybe you have Taurus in your chart, Aries or Taurus. If you don't worry about it. But I think here with the Eight of Wands, it's saying like to actually be open to the possibilities of actually good and positive things happening. Some of you may just kind of be stressing over like minor stuff. Maybe you're making it bigger than what it needs to be, or making it bigger than what it is. But the Eight of Wands is saying like, if you're looking for a sense of direction, you're wanting to know what direction to go in. Eight of Wands is saying, what do you really want, right? Like, where do you really want to move toward? And some of you may be like, well, I know what it is, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. The Eight of Wands is saying be open to the possibilities. It's Mercury and Sag, right? So it's like letting your mind and your intellect examine things and look at things in a more positive perspective. Also, too, some of you, if there's anything you need to communicate, I would communicate it. But also, too, you could always communicate it in a very positive way, too. But I would take action. Almost in a way, Eight of Wands is like my action card. It's like once you take action, then it's like, it's the synchronistic, swift movements and momentum that starts to be created. What is your outcome here? Four Swords, the mind being laid to rest. Right, the mind's being laid to rest, the worries and the stresses and the anxieties and the fears dissipating. You pull this 8th house card, it says mystery. Some of you are trying to figure some shit out right now. I see you. 8th house is all about undoing the unseen, right? Which is why it deals with like the metaphysical and like astrology and secrets and all that type of stuff, right? So I think at this time, Cancer, it's like you're trying to kind of get down to the bottom of things. Some of you, it's like you're looking for the truth, you're searching for the truth, or you're searching for certain answers at this time. You pulled this delight card. I think things will turn out a lot better than you expect, or things will take a good turn here. Some of you may definitely have Taurus in your chart. If you have Taurus in your chart, watch the Taurus. I just did the Taurus read, so you can rewind back or go to the timestamps after this video. But I think there's so much positive to be looked at. Like Nine of Swords, our perspective can be narrowed on just all the minor, or just all the, our mindset can just be focused, and our mind can be focused on the negative stuff. And the Eight of Wands is saying, like, look at all the positive things around you and all the positive directions you can go with things. Like there's delight that can be tapped into, or there's stress and fear and worry that can be tapped into. But I do see you here, Queen of Swords, like your mind becoming clear, the stress and the tension and the anxiety dissipating with the Four of Swords. I think the Eight of Wands is just calling for you to have a more positive mindset about things. I know it's easier said than done, but sometimes it can literally be that simple. You pull this I am and always will be enough. Now, some of you may be questioning your own self-worth at this time. Hey, we all do it at some point. But I feel like the universe is saying Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is actually like self-positive affirmations. That would be a card that represents positive affirmations. Right, and so I feel like the universe is saying like to believe in yourself as well, because the Eight of Wands is Sag, Mercury and Sag. Sagittarius deals with belief. It's like believing in yourself here, and believing in believing that you can manifest and create and move in the direction of your dreams and the things that do fulfill you. So yeah, I think things will turn out a lot better than you expect, Cancer. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I'm going to do Leo now. Let's go to Leo. 1 second. Okay. Leos. What's going on with Leos here? What does Leo need to know right now at this time? What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? All right, you pulled the Temperance card. Well, the Temperance card just fell out, so that's in your current energy at this time. You have the Page of Pentacles in your challenge. You have the Four of Cups in the future position. Okay. Outcome, Eight of Pentacles. What's your advice here, Leo? You have the Five of Swords here. All right. I see some of you like really trying to be patient in regards to a certain situation. It's like you're just trying to focus on being positive while also at the same time you're trying to be patient. It's interesting too, because the Page of Pentacles being in the challenge and the Five of Swords, I feel like Spirit is saying here, like, because I kind of see your challenge being that it's like you're trying to figure out how to put something together and how to like figure out a solution in order to do something here. The Five of Swords is saying, in a way, intuitively, I pick up, it's like, damn, Leo, the Four of Cups being in the future, I kind of see you still like remaining in this energy of like waiting for something, kind of feeling like things are stale. Some of you could be looking for communication or you're looking to do something, but it's like you're kind of needing like the green light or needing to figure out something first. Five of Swords is saying, you know, while you're waiting, you might as well start doing other things, because I kind of see what you're waiting for kind of taking a bit of time, but I do see eventually here with the Eight of Pentacles being in the outcome, it's like I do see you finding what it is that you're looking for or you're needing to have in order for you to keep going and creating and building here what it is that you've been trying to do. You have this Gemini card. It says cross-pollinate here. Some of you are trying to reinvent some things, or you're trying to figure out you're trying to find newer things so you can put something together here. I'm almost seeing like kind of like a DJ or like an artist here. So this is like an example. I'm kind of seeing like a DJ or like an artist here, like trying to figure out like new music or trying to find new tracks or trying to create music. But it's like it's like you're trying to find something that works and you're just like, fuck, nothing's working. Or it's like this is a process of experimentation that you're undergoing at this time. I kind of feel in the way the universe is saying, keep trying to problem solve it. I do feel like eventually you'll find it, but I kind of feel like you may go through a period here, Leo, to where it's like you're still kind of you're still kind of in this energy. You're like wanting to give up, basically. Four of Cups in the future. You're like, fuck, this isn't like working or going the way I wanted it, or going the way I want it to go. But I do see it will go the way you want to go. I kind of just feel like you're in this period here of like trying to figure things out and solve shit. And I think the best thing you can possibly do at this time, the Five of Swords being the advice, is try newer things. Like, be open to different ideas or different ways of doing things. Like, for an example, like, let's just say, I don't know, this is an example. Let's just say like you usually create this. All right, this is an example. Let's just say you usually create thumbnails like on YouTube with one type of software. But then let's just say you're like, all right, you know what? This shit's not working. Let me download like a new software. And then next thing you know, that like solves your problem or it helps you or something like that. Basically what I'm saying is like being open to trying different ways and even being unconventional. You have action here. I feel like if you're procrastinating, I think it is time to take action. Five of Swords is kind of when you need to get off your ass and do something. Because otherwise you'll just still be in this Four of Cups energy of analysis paralysis, right? So I feel like if you've been procrastinating, I think it's time to just take action here. You pull this, I am the architect of my life. I definitely feel like you're trying to create something here, right? You're obviously, you're trying to create something with the Temperance. But it's like, I feel like the universe is like wanting you to take action. Like, if you're waiting, stop waiting. Gemini is like, start using your mind to find new ideas or put ideas together. But I do see you Eight of Pentacles getting to work. So and then once you get to work, I feel like you'll get into the flow with the Eight of Pentacles and you'll start finding that rhythm and that groove here. So that's what I got for you, Leos. Let's do Virgo. I was about to call y'all Gemini. Some of y'all may have Gemini in y'all's chart. Let's do Virgos. One second, y'all. Hold on. All right, here we go. Virgos. What's going on with the Virgos here? What does Virgo need to know right now at this time, Spirit? Let's see. Yeah, I already did Cancer. You can rewind. The signs are at the top left, so you can see when I did it. Virgos. Overall energy for Virgo, or sorry, the current energy. King of Wands. Your challenge is the Nine of Pentacles, or sorry, damn, I can't. Six of Pentacles. Future position is the Queen of Swords. Definitely see a lot of you really seated in your power at this time, Virgo, and I think you're really, what's your outcome here, then your advice? Outcome is the King of Pentacles. Some of you got a lot of prosperity coming your way, especially if you've been trying to figure out like money and resources and certain things here, because that Six of Pentacles is in your challenge. Maybe you're trying to figure out like how much is this or how much is that, or you're just trying to figure out and distribute things equally, or you're trying to find the balance with things. But I do see you finding that with that King of Pentacles. So some of you may have an increase in money or pay coming your way. That Queen of Swords in the future, I feel like you could be getting communication or news, or this is just you becoming more aware or understanding here of sort of the issue that you're facing right now with the Six of Pentacles, right? I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, money, resources, values, stuff with career. I see you solving that, figuring that out with the Queen of Swords, and the King of Pentacles is like you being, you know, you also being in an abundant energy here and a prosperous energy. What is your advice here, Virgo? You pulled two cards. You got the Lovers and the Two of Swords. Well, you have to make a choice, and the choice has to come, and the choice has to be in alignment with your higher self, and the higher principles of where it is that you're trying to move, and where it is that, and what it is that you're trying to do. So you have a choice here. Is what I'm seeing, and you have to make a choice. And I see you being ready to make your choice in the future. And I think everything turns out well here with the King of Pentacles. You have this Mercury card. It says messages here. Some of you could be waiting on communication, or you're waiting for some type of answer. But I also think you're trying to problem solve and figure out how to do this, or how you can do something. I see figuring it out, Queen of Swords in the future. So if you're wondering, like, which I don't even think it's I don't even think it's really that big of a deal, Virgo. But basically, I see you figuring it out. You pull this Gateway card, so you have an opportunity possibly. So make the decision, whatever that decision is. I feel like it's time to make. You have this card that says, I have the power to make an impact. So some of you are really trying to make an impact, possibly with your career, with your work, with certain projects, or even personal things going on in your life. but you do have the power to make an impact. And that's why, you know, this Lovers, Two of Swords as your advice is saying, like, believe in your dreams and believe in what it is that you're wanting to cultivate for your life that brings that deeper sense of fulfillment. Because this shit looks good in the outcome. King of Pentacles. I see you sitting on your throne feeling prosperous. So that's what I got for you, Libras. Or Virgo. Some of you may have Libra in your chart. Let's do Libra now. All right, let's see here. Libras. What does Libra need to know at this time? Also, too, I will be uploading your reading, Libra, your May 2024 monthly reading after this. So if you may want to keep an eye out for it. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to post it here in the next couple hours. So let's see here. Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius reading. So what's going on with Libra here? All right, let's take a look. Nine of Swords is in your current energy. Your challenge is the Strength card. Future position is the Two of Cups here. Some of you could be worried and stressed out, kind of similar to Cancer's read. Some of you have Cancer placements. I think you could be stressed and worried because it's like you're trying to figure out things and there's just a lot of things on your mind, obviously. The Strength card, though, being in the challenge, I feel like the Strength card is telling you to persevere through whatever it is. Whatever this is isn't going to consume you. I feel like actually in the future with the Two of Cups, you'll come back into emotional balance and back into alignment here. Some of you, if you're stressing about like a love situation or a relationship situation, I feel like something good is going to come as a result with the Two of Cups. So, yeah, kind of straight to the point, huh? Outcome, Queen of Wands, yeah. You move from the Nine of Swords to the Queen of Wands. Feel like you're back feeling empowered, confident, and definitely trust your intuition. I feel like your intuition is pulling you in certain directions. So I would trust your intuition. Don't let the mind kind of get in the way here of what you're dealing with. Because I feel like everything's going to work itself out and you'll come back into balance. And if it deals with another party or another person, I feel like this is, you know, a sense of connection here that's coming in that's loving. So the Queen of Wands, which I feel like it's going to make you feel good and make you feel positive here. You have this Juno, it says partnership. I fucking knew it. So if this is in regards to a relationship, I think things will be fine. There's no need to stress and worry or have fears. But when it comes to your own personal self, some of you may be wanting to do certain things in your life and you're wanting to invest in certain things. It's almost like, you know, it's like when you really want to build a life that's of your dreams. And you may be wondering like whether or not you have what it takes. You do. The Strength card being the challenge is like to understand how strong you are, right? And it's through moving through the fear and the resistance that you find and gain that sense of self-esteem and empowerment. And that's what I see here with the Queen of Wands and Two of Cups. You pulled the Sun card. The Sun deals with your being, but the Sun card is like the Sun card in tarot, it deals with happiness. So I think things are going to be a lot, and it deals with positivity. So I think things are going to be a lot more positive than you think. I feel like the universe is telling you just to be, not to get wrapped up in your mind and overthink. You have all that I need. All that I need will find its way to me. So some of you may be wondering whether or not you'll have enough, or if you'll get what it is that you need. Two of Cups is when your needs get met. So I do see your needs getting met here, Libra. What is your advice? Page of Cups. Page of Cups telling you to have grace, right? To trust your intuition, follow your intuition, have compassion for yourself and for others, and everything will be fine. But also I want to say too, if there's like newer, like if you're getting like certain newer types of inspiration and you're wondering like, oh, should I do this? Should I try this? Or should I? Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Page of Cups is about allowing the intuition that flows in to flow out, right? So So that's what I got for you, Libra. Let's do Scorpio. Scorpio. Can you tell me for Scorpios, please? All right, Scorpio, your card fell out. Ace of Swords is your current energy. What is your challenge at this time? The Six of Wands. Future position, the Justice card. Outcome, Four Cups. What is your advice? Queen of Pentacles here. Ace of Swords is my card of intentions and also like a thought or like an idea. But it's like what you do with that idea and what you do with your intentions. So I feel like the universe is really telling you to monitor like your thoughts and understand that they're actually creating your reality at this time. And I'll explain why with this Justice card in the future. But I feel like with this Ace of Swords, it's also about like your intentions, right? It's like sticking to your intentions here. Or if you're setting a new intention, it's about following through on that intention. With the Six of Wands being in the challenge, it's like you may be wondering whether or not something is going to move in a successful direction, or if you have what it is that it takes to be successful or to make something successful. The Queen of Pentacles as your advice is saying, yes, you have to own you have to own your worth here and know what your value, and know that you have value here. And you have the power also to create what it is that you've been wanting to create. And it all starts from that intention first. The Justice card is a card of you get exactly what your intentions are, right? So like, let's just say for instance, like you're starting something new or you have a new idea or whatever it is. It's like the energy though behind the intention, like, 'cause for instance, the Justice card is the cosmic law of balance. It's like the energy you put into something is what you're going to get back. It's the cosmic law of for every action there's a reaction. So it's like telling you also monitor your actions here and to monitor your thoughts and to monitor like where you're coming from when it comes to taking action, what your intentions are. Because if they're in alignment with your highest good and they're in alignment with the highest principle of the things here that you're wanting, that you're ultimately striving for, I should say, then you'll get what it is that you want. But if you ignore that and your intentions are coming from not a pure place, then you're not gonna get what it is that you want. You can easily avoid this Four Cups energy by understanding, you know, that principle of this Justice card, the cosmic law of balance. Clarify the Justice card in the future for Scorpio. Knight of Cups here. I do see you moving. It's like I see you coming from a pure, unconditional place and a loving place. And you know, that's the best thing that you can do. But the Four Cups as well is like when we can expect, like we want something back in return. And if we don't get that back in return, then we feel the Four Cups, right? But it has to, like, if you're coming from a pure unconditional place, it's like not putting the emphasis and emphasis on, you know, expectations. What's going on here, Scorpio? I need more. You have the Saturn card. It says structure. Also, too, it's like the intentions and the ideas that you have, they need to be defined. Saturn does a definition. They need to be defined, and you need to have a plan here, a game plan here. And as long as you enact that game plan, you'll get what it is that you want. But Saturn also brings consequence as well to actions if they're not in alignment with the integrity structures of what it is that you're ultimately trying to achieve. You pull this illumination card. So I think you're getting clarity here. There's some things starting to be illuminated here for you. But it's like you're getting these downloads here, but it's like, what are you doing with the downloads? What are you doing with these newer ideas? Or what are you doing with these new intentions that you're becoming aware of? There is only one of me. Some of you, if you're doubting yourself whether or not you're worthy or you have if you have what it is, if you have what it takes, yes, you do. And so it's about believing in yourself as well, Scorpio. Why the Four of Cups in the outcome? What is this about? The Chariot. I see some of you giving up. It's like you're not even, I gotta be real, Scorpio, it's like you're just giving up. Or like you're talking yourself out of it. Or you're not allowing yourself to keep moving forward. I'm just being real, Scorpio. Y'all want the truth always. I'm giving you the truth. The Four of Cups, the Chariot. It's like this lack of self-determination and drive to keep moving forward in the direction of your dreams and the things that you're trying to accomplish. So it's like you're getting leeway here. You're making leeway. You're getting rewards here with the Justice card, karmic rewards, but it's almost like in a way, it's like you get complacent again, or like you stop. It's like keep going. The Chariot's urging you to keep cultivating and crafting momentum and to keep believing in yourself. Give me one more card for Scorpio. You have this Enlightenment card. You're setting sail here. You're getting conscious illuminations and becoming enlightened and getting answers here. But however, it's almost like once you get the answers, like you're stopping. Like the universe is saying, like, to keep going. If you keep going, you'll continue to get triumph and victory, and you'll keep moving in the direction that you're trying to move things. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Let's do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, let's see. What does Sagittarius need to know right now at this time? What does Sagittarius need to know right now at this time? I actually may go live again tonight. I may do a collective reading, and that actually may be when I do these super chat questions. So yeah, I'm not taking super chat questions right now. I'll take them possibly tonight or tomorrow when I do, because I want to do a collective reading. So that actually may be when I do it. All right, let's do Sag. What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? The Hangman, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands here. Some of you are definitely feeling on hold here. And Sag, you've kind of been getting a lot of this spiritual awakening energy here a lot recently in your past reads. But your past reads have been good, the ones that I've been doing. I feel like with the Hangman, it's like you're waiting on something. You're waiting for almost like the green light for something, or you're kind of just waiting for the conscious illumination of something. Basically, you're waiting to see, what happens here. You could be in a period to where it's like, you're in a waiting period. The Two of Cups being in the challenge, maybe you could be waiting to connect to somebody, or connect to someone, or talk to someone. I'm also seeing on a personal level here, Sag, that some of you are really trying to dive within inside yourself spiritually and like really connect and find that deeper sense of meaning to life and that deeper sense of meaning to everything else in your world at this time. And so you could be doing like spiritual work, or there's like you're going through like a spiritual evolution phase, but it's like you're having to like go within and do these deeper sense of integrations here. The Ten of Wands in the future, I feel like something is still going to be taking some time. You may have to bear the weight and bear, and hang in there with that Ten of Wands. But I feel, because the Ten of Wands is the burden of responsibility. So it's like, I feel like right now it's like you're trying to figure out like how you can bear this burden, basically. And I think the only way you bear it is by, keep moving forward. And eventually like that burden will go away. What is your outcome here? Three of Wands, yeah, it'll go away. Your ship's coming in. Three of Wands is always your ship's coming in, but also you continuously moving forward and staying self-determined. So I like your outcome. I feel like if you're kind of waiting for things, or things feel stuck or slow or stagnant, or things are on hold, I do see eventually that will move forward, but it may kind of be a little bit, it may take a little bit longer than you're expecting, basically. You pull this Capricorn card, it says, I achieve. Some of you, if you're working on a goal or something, or if you're working on like anything with career or a project or just something that you're just trying to achieve in general, the 10 of Wands is always my card. Is like, it's going to take work and responsibility, but as long as you do that, you'll achieve exactly what it is that you want. You pulled this security card. Some of you may be feeling like a lack of security at this time, right? A lack of uncertainty. You pulled this, I trust and know that goals will be achieved. So you have two achieving cards here. So I feel like the universe is telling you to have faith. That Hangman being in your current energy, have faith. You know, it's all about perspective. You know, your goals will be achieved. I feel like right now you're not satisfied, right? You haven't gotten what it is in regards to your wish fulfillment. But with that 3 of Wands being the outcome, I do feel like your ships are coming in. But this is about just trusting and knowing that the goals that you've been planning and visualizing and working on, they are coming together. So, what's your advice, Sag? 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is like having to focus on one thing at a time and having to really have selective focus and not letting your mind get too dispersed everywhere in regards to trying to figure out a million things out at once. It's like figuring out one thing at a time. And it's through doing that one thing at a time that eventually, things come back in order and into alignment. So don't let stress, I'm not saying don't let stress, because of course there's going to be stress, but just don't let it consume you. So that's all I got for you, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and go to Capricorn. Capricorns. Can you give me a clear channel reading and message for Capricorn? What do they need to know right now at this time? Your current energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Your challenge is the Magician. All right. Future position is the 5 of Wands. Outcome, Capricorn, 2 of Cups. What's your advice? 6 of Pentacles. Well, the Wheel of Fortune is in your current energy. And the Wheel of Fortune is always like transitions and change. But also the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, so it does deal with like luck and growth and expansion and opportunity. I think you have a lot of luck on your side at this time. And I also want to say with this Wheel of Fortune that there's natural divine timing that is helping you with certain things. All you have to do is just kind of let the universe help you out, The Magician being in your challenge, it's interesting because I feel like this Magician, this isn't even really necessarily your challenge. Like for you, it's easy to start things. The Magician, it's like it's easy for you to initiate things and start to figure out solutions and find the answers to things, or figure out how you can put things together. The 6 of Pentacles is what I'm looking at as the advice, like where it's like how you distribute like your energy. And I feel like the universe is like wanting you to focus on like your own personal life at this time and how you can make it prosperous, how you can make it pleasurable, how you can create beauty, how you can bring joy in, and how you can just create beautiful things, and just focusing on the creationary aspect of things. The 5 of Wands being in the future position, I kind of feel like this is you being tested, like your limits being tested. My fucking camera froze. Your limits are being tested here. It's like you're challenging, you're feeling the challenge, right? And I don't even think I don't think this is a bad 5 of Wands. I think this is like one of those energies to where it's like when you're being challenged by something, it's like you feel the challenge, you feel the tension, but you understand, okay, like these are the limitations and these are the obstacles, and this is what I have to address to get better. No one does that better than you, Capricorn. So I feel like this is just kind of you and your natural grinding energy and getting things done. And with the 2 of Cups being here in the outcome, you're getting your needs met and you're getting what it is that you've been wanting here. So, and also too, if you've been trying to find a resolution to any problem in regards to like a relationship or other people, there may be a little bit of strife and conflict, but as long as you understand, as long as you don't let like your anger or you don't let tempers get out of control, then you'll be able to find the middle ground and there'll be a win-win outcome for both people. So I'm not sure why this camera's frozen. You pull this 9th house card. It says exploration here. I think a lot of you are learning at this time. 9th house is my card of like, 9th house does deal with education. right? The higher mind also does deal with long journeys and long travels. Some of you, there could be long journeys or long travels or travels just coming up. But I think it's right now you're going through a learning. You're learning something, and it's like you're trying to take what it is that you're learning and apply it. But it's challenging, but it's rewarding, and you get your reward here with that Two of Cups. It's still frozen, but yeah, I like this. What is this? You pull this abundance card. Yeah, you got abundance here. That Wheel of Fortune being your current energy. Like, there's opportunities. All you gotta do is take them, go through the doors that are opening here for you. And yes, there may be a little bit of obstacles, but it's like the obstacles that you need in order for you to get better and for you to actually get what it is that you want. You pull this, I am in total control of my actions and thoughts. I feel like the universe is also wanting you to be mindful of your actions and your thoughts, right? Because that Five of Wands in the future is like where we can let our anger and frustration take over, and our anger can work for us to help. We can channel it productively, or we can channel it destructively. And with the Magician being in the challenge, it's like how you channel this and how you go about this. But understand on the other side of these challenges is abundance, and the abundance that you've been wanting, that abundant feeling. Yeah. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Let's go to Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? What does Aquarius need to know at this time? Let's see. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Damn, I'm not sure why this is frozen, but that's okay. You have the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and you also have the Sun card here. Of course, you could be facing resistance, right? Or there's some adversity that you're going through with that Nine of Wands in your current energy. It's like you're trying to remain empowered. You're trying to stay positive. I think the best thing you can do is stay positive. That's actually what's going to help you the most through whatever this resistance is with the Nine of Wands or this adversity is. Because the Sun card's in your future, so there's happiness in your future. And there's a sense of liberation and success here as well with it, or this feeling of freedom here. So if you've been kind of wondering, if you've been kind of feeling restricted because from the adversity that you're feeling, just understand that there's going to be more expansion here very soon. I think you're just having to persevere. It could even be just energetically. Maybe your energy is low or something, Aquarius, or maybe you're kind of just needing a second wind with something. But I do feel like you're getting that second wind here. And I think and with the Sun card being in the future, I see you being happy here, or you feeling like a sense of liberation. What is the outcome here? Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like some of you have so much great shit around the corner. It's just got to push through this resistance here. Ten of Pentacles is the tree of life. Ten of Pentacles is having everything and having everything that you've always wanted. Now, I'm not saying you're going to have everything you ever wanted overnight, but I feel like it's like you're getting closer and closer to the things that you've been actually wanting, though. Like, Ten of Pentacles is when you specifically define like what you want your tree of life to look like, what you want your legacy to look like. And it's the Ten of Pentacles being in the outcome. I feel like these are these things manifesting in the material reality that you've kind of been thinking about in the ethers, right? Or in your imagination, you can say. What is your advice, Aquarius? Nine of Swords. I feel like you have a lot of, damn, this camera's all fucked up. You have a lot of energy and like the Nine of Swords is like sometimes we can have pent up energy and we need to do something with it, right? And so sometimes if there's a lot of energy flowing through us, it's like just channeling it. Kind of reminds me of like being a manifesting generator. Right? It's like you have a lot of energy and you can do a lot of energy. You can do a lot of things with it. But if you're not doing anything, or if you're like choosing to slow down purposely and not do anything, or you're like starting to give up, it's like you have all this energy. It's just how you take action, how you channel it. And I feel like if you keep focusing on the positive things and you stay positive and you focus on, you know, what your goals are and what you're trying to do, then I feel like you're getting them with the Ten of Pentacles. But that Nine of Swords as well is also selective focus and making sure that you're focusing on one thing at a time. And like I said, I forgot for what sign, it's like not allowing your mind to be too dispersed into a million different directions, but concentrating your forces and concentrating on one thing at a time. Because if you're trying to take on too much and do too much, or let's just say you're multitasking, maybe it's about, okay, let me kind of let go. So let me stop focusing on certain things. Let me focus on what's the most important thing. And I feel like that's going to speed up the acceleration of what you're trying to do here. You pull this transits card. It says climate. Now this could be something there could be something going on transits wise in your chart. Your ruling, or not your ruling planet, but Pluto is in your sign, Aquarius, and it is going retrograde tomorrow, May 2nd. So some of you may be kind of feeling that energy, and that's what's bringing that Nine of Wands energy. You kind of feel like, okay, hold on, like, you know, there's something here that's slowing down, or my energy is slowing down. But, you know, I feel like it's saying not to freak out about it. Pull this community card. Some of you have been really giving to your community. Maybe you're kind of getting exhausted. Maybe you're being of service, and maybe you just need to rejuvenate your energies. But also too, you know, some of you, I feel like there's just a separate message here. Like there's something coming up in regards to community that's going to kind of reinvigorate your energies. Whether it's like you going out, hanging out with friends, or going to an event, or connecting to some type of community that inspires you and kind of gives you more life force energy. Yeah, I appreciate others and their views here. Ooh, so some of you, your opinion may differ from others, or your values may differ from others. Don't let that, like, you know, Nine of Wands is like when we can be in a debate and we could actually be losing the debate, like, or like we're finding that like we're the debate, like nobody's coming to the middle ground. It's almost as if people are just stuck in their own viewpoints or stuck in their own ways of seeing things. But I think the best thing you can do, if this is your situation or your situation coming up, is just to understand that you have to appreciate other people's views, right, and remain open to other people's views or ideas or whatever the case might be, and not let it get to you. But either way, I feel like, you know, in the future you'll be happy, and there's positive energy here, and you feeling liberated and that sense of freedom. Some of you, you know, there could be something really challenging you here, like your sense of self, and maybe you're kind of maybe you're questioning yourself or certain things. But I feel like in the future, though, it's like you'll feel that deeper sense of a connection to yourself again. I just think something could be, maybe you're pondering something very deeply. Anyways, that's a side note. All right, last sign, we have Pisces. Also, too, if somebody wouldn't mind, could you please help me timestamp, right? If we can put the timestamps down below in the comments for all the signs to help out other people, so that way they can go, they can click their sign and go straight to it when the video posts. Let's see here. Pisces. What is your current energy, Pisces? The Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why this thing is lagging behind. That's fine now. The Tower is in your challenge. Future position, you have the Three of Pentacles, Judgment. Okay, I think there's a lot of things here, Pisces, that the Wheel of Fortune, there's been events that have kind of all led up to this moment, but there's an opportunity in this moment here for you. I think what you're going through at this time, the Tower being in your challenge, is like, I feel like you're ready to start making deeper transformations in your life, like really starting to deconstruct things and reconstruct things. And I see you doing that with this Three of Pentacles in the future with the Judgment card. I think what you're realizing is, or what I see you doing basically in the future, is like there's certain old structures of things in your life that aren't fit and they don't work anymore. And I think the universe is showing you that. But also there's a positive in all this, because you're realizing also at the same time how you can change things. And so I see you making those improvements and those changes with the Three of Pentacles Judgment card here, and really starting to build and work on, you know, the things that you need to do in order for you to be successful or to achieve what it is that you're wanting. What is the outcome here? Two of Pentacles. I still see you putting in more work, right? I mean, life is work, right? But the Two of Pentacles is also the dance of change. It's like making the changes and steadily growing here. So that's what I see happening here for you. What is your advice? You have the Sun card. Yeah. Sun card is saying, look at the positive. There's a lot of things to be happy about. You have good things coming to you as well. And yeah, there's something here to where I feel like it's like don't look at change as a bad thing. Look at change as a good thing. You have this Cancer card. It says immerse. Cancer does deal with your own personal life. It does deal with your emotions and your inner world, your private emotions. So I think this is all about like, it's almost in a way I'm hearing attitude, or your like your emotional awareness shifting more toward positive, like change being a positive thing, and the rebuilding of things and the restructuring of things that needs to be done, that you're realizing like yes needs to be done. And I feel like you're ready for it, and I think that's what's going to make you, with the Sun card, more emotionally happy. You pull this Pallas Athena. It says think. Pallas Athena is all about the creative strategy, right? Finding a creative strategy to help you attack your goals, to help you accomplish what it is that you're trying to achieve. And the Sun card does deal with creativity because it's Leo. And so your advice is to get creative and have fun with the creationary process, and understand that the possibilities are endless and open for you to be able to create what it is that you want. You don't have to cling to the old structures and the old ways of outdated senses of creativity. What's Pisces' last card here? Yeah, I see the positive in all situations. So the universe is saying like to stay focused on the positive. And before you know it, it's like the new things that are being built may actually shock you and really transform things pretty big here for you, with the Judgment card being in the future. So stay committed to what you're doing, Pisces. Yeah, Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Positive celebrations here. And things coming together and being built that you're going to be happy about and empowered by. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Pisces. I'm going to leave the reading here. I appreciate all of you for watching. If anybody wants to help with the timestamps, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm wishing y'all the best, of course. Wishing y'all all a good week and weekend. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me before you leave. And if you're new or you're tuning back in and you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to be notified whenever I go live or when I upload videos, be sure to hit the notification button bell. Otherwise than that, I will talk to you later. Bye, Pisces. Or bye, everyone, I should say. I'll see y'all later.